What's up, slick people? I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
And I'm Shell.
Yeah. So this is the show for March 22nd, 2018. We got news and entertainment and lovely stuff for you today. We also have beer and us.
Woo!
Two of your favorite things. I apologize for my voice. It is raspy because I had another fucking cold. And I invariably somehow makes me want to talk like a redneck. Why, I do not understand, but fuck it. But fuck it.
But fucking.
But fuck it.
But fucking.
Well, that's just fitting. Well, you can't say fitting and butt fucking in the same sentence, can you? That's just wrong.
I don't believe you can.
Anyways, so, as you guys know, this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I feel like I haven't said that in a while. Podcast your mother warned you about?
You probably said it last week.
Who knows?
I fell asleep.
But, anyways, as you guys know, we do our live show every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio. We're also on Facebook and Twitter and iHeartRadio. And you can also stream us later on at your convenience on iTunes and Stitcher. Because it's the smarter way to listen to radio. So, come chat with us, everyone. And if you don't want to chat with us, invite friends who do. Because then we can talk to them and make you question your morals. It's fun. Anyways. I feel like I'm a little weirder than normal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing like being weird. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up, Bard? How goes it, sir? Let's get this over here so I can see what the heck people are saying, because that's important. It's the whole point of this damn thing.
Is it, though? Is it?
Not really. I just like to hear myself talk, and I thought having other people involved made it seem less weird. So
It usually tends to get more weird the more people you involve.
and the more alcohol.
What's the most
Right.
people that you guys have had on the show before?
Like on a show, like here?
In a room, like
4,
Five.
5.
I think 5 has been the most. We just need to have one where it's like all of our friends in one room. Okay, let's try to have a conversation about one thing. Let's see how this
it's
goes.
like FaceTime roulette. And what does Bill think?
That's definitely one that I don't think we could do live. Like, it would have to be a recorded.
Yeah, because we would talk over each other and then.
It would be complete insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete insanity. And Liz, yes, he is wearing glasses because they're better for his brain.
Mm-hmm. 10% smarter. Hello.
If you didn't know that, he's got glasses, I got Twizzlers. Who's the smart people now? I almost fell on the floor.
Mia would have been smart people then.
Mia's so intelligent, she ate Twizzlers. But yes, so, if you guys like us, don't forget to check us out. Please, share our videos. We appreciate it. Like our videos and comment because we like to talk to everyone. And you're beautiful. As you know, we like to start out our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
Today we are drinking what, JP?
Today we are drinking the Black Widow Imperial Russian Stout from Coachella Valley Brewing.
Das ist Russian, yeah?
Yeah.
Das
Yes.
bedanya.
This behemoth of a beer.
Alas.
Yeah. Coachella, huh?
We're just going to say Coachella
I'm going to say Coachella.
because we're American.
This behemoth of a beer stands strong at 20.4. I can smell it from here. ABV made with chocolate malts, heavier roasted malts, and caramel malts that, with this beer aged in 4 rose bourbon barrels for 15 months. Wow, that's a long time. I didn't know this was aged beer. This beer promotes big notes of chocolate, molasses, coffee, roast, espresso, dark fruit, bourbon, whiskey, and hints of vanilla, toffee, and caramel candy.
I've always come to notice the beers we drink that explain a lot usually taste like crap. I hope it is the opposite with this beer.
Because this was recommended by
one of our lovely friends, Wayne.
Don't steer us wrong, Wayne.
Yes. You've seen him pop up in the chat room every so often, but he bought us this beer to try it on the show because he thinks it's fantastic. So,
one of our coworkers said like we would drink glitter beer. So if you get us glitter beer, we'll drink it, review it, and probably have like a urinary tract infection trying to pee this out.
Probably. But, my dick looks like a disco party.
I mean, they make edible glitter. Like, it doesn't stay glitter.
Any glitter is edible. Whether you can process it through the body or not is a different story.
So
you have really fantastic poops.
Sparkle shits.
People pay money for those glitter pills.
Well, I know, but I mean that was like that one thing we talked about, the glitter pills you put in your vagina that are like really bad for you.
Right? Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Or like putting glitter in your eyeball.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, putting glitter in your body is like a legit bad idea.
Yeah,
yes.
Because it will stay with you for like 7 years.
Oh yeah. Glitter is like gum. Well, I mean, glitter's probably worse than gum because I don't think the gum thing is true. But whatever.
Whatever. This Black Widow Imperial Russian Stout sounds pretty tasty, though.
Dude, seriously, you can...
I agree.
Quiet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm so smart now. But,
Dude, what is that smell?
Sorry. What are we talking about? Oh, I mean, so the glitter beer thing, you have to question, because if it doesn't dissolve in the liquid it's sitting in, what is it made of?
Well, it's not, like, necessarily sitting in something that's that abrasive. Like your stomach acid is way...
I don't know. Beer can be pretty corrosive. Have you seen a redneck family? Sorry. I apologize to all of our redneck listeners out there. I don't care about you. What was it? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think it can be pretty corrosive or abrasive. Who knows?
Maybe.
But I've said before, if a listener buys me a beer, I will drink it.
They will either want us to enjoy this beer or suffer through it and watch our reaction.
If you want to watch me just cringe because you bought me the most disgusting beer you've ever had, I'll drink it. I may not drink all of it, but I will drink it.
I'll drink it.
I have a feeling that the glitter beer is like, the Vinique stuff, the purple liqueur that's all shimmery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet you it's the same concept, but with beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
I don't know.
And I know for a fact
pretty close
no
to it,
one
I'd
had
say.
that.
I have, but I've had that in, like, shots. I've never had that in, like, glass form.
I don't think I'd drink a whole thing of glitter beer, honestly. I really don't. It's got to be good beer.
Yeah.
I would, just to say I've done it. But I'm just like, yes, I've had glitter beer. It was disgusting. Or the recent weird thing is like pepper, the spicy beers.
Oh,
I didn't think I would like them as much as I do, but if done right, you're just like, whoa, this is... It's like the spiciness hits you like as the aftertaste.
I can tell you what they didn't do it right. It's Ghostface Killer. Try that one.
Do you want to cry lava from your eyeballs?
That's basically how that feels. I mean, it's just one of those things, man.
And then what was that one that I made you get that had the pepper in the bottle?
Oh,
I
don't remember that one.
We dumped that one.
Yeah, I remember. That was a disgusting beer.
Bad.
It was. It literally it had a chili pepper in the bottom of it. It was gnarly, dude. Never again. If I see a pepper in a beer bottle, it was disgustingly spicy.
Bad?
It was just bad. Yeah. Like, there's things that are so spicy it's bad. Not like it's so spicy that the flavor is like effervescent and makes you want to just crave more pain. No, this was just painful. That's all it was.
Nano 108, I believe they had a run of mango habanero beer.
I had that. It was good.
Yeah, and I was like,
good.
it was good. I was like, it had just the right amount of spice to where it was just like, everything's on fire.
Yeah, it warmed your mouth, not burned your anus and dick hole on the way out. So,
Mm.
yeah. So it was fantastic. Anyways, enough about dick holes. I mean, just don't forget, it's a delicious beer, or it could be delicious beer, and if you guys think it's delicious beer or disgusting beer, just suggest it or do that stuff. Because we're on Untapped, you can do it there, or you can, message us on Facebook, whatever works.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I want to tell you about one of our awesome sponsors, that is Hanginz, Hanginz. It's an awesome product that allows you to strap your phone to your neck, your wrist, your purse, your backpack to keep it from falling to the ground. It's only $4.99 with free shipping, so go to our website, solikeyouknow.com. Click on the link on the bottom right-hand side and pick up yours today. Hanginz, Hanginz. Coming up next is Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
And it feels so good.
Yeah.
Yes, glasses. Who's saying yes, glasses? Who's you?
Me?
Who are you? Was it you?
I can't change it.
I can't change. It's not. I don't care. I want to be me. You have to change it outside of the video, which is weird.
I'm already here.
I'm here. I don't care. Yes. So speaking of beer, I thought we were getting away from beer. There's more beer. Ommegang, one of my favorite breweries, who can't seem to get this right, is releasing their Game of Thrones beer this year, called Hand of the Queen. Now, I feel like I complain about this every year, because I don't like how these beers turn out. And we have viewing parties for Game of Thrones, and we have one, and no one else seems to like it either. It's not just me and my little bitchness when it comes to hops. It's just not good beer.
Well, that's what we always think about the DCC beer.
Oh, I know.
It's just like, who's been? Has it been Breckenridge? It's been doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just been like, okay, here's their first beer. I was like, oh man, I stood in line for this. It's like,
Yep. I paid money.
the Snapricot wasn't bad.
I think most recent years was pretty good.
That was okay.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
So, I mean, it's slow. It's progressively getting better, but I really want this Ommegang to be delicious. But I don't know if that's going to be.
We've had so many other Ommegang beers that are fantastic.
Really? Like, their Saison is one of my favorites.
Yeah, and they've had 2 years to make
Every single
this.
one of the Game of Thrones beers has been horrid.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Well, now that they've had 2 years to make it, because it's always been like a year break in between.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, maybe that year, that little gap year, they're just going to be like, you know what? We're going to take our time.
No, they had their beer last year.
Yeah.
They did?
They did.
Man.
They did. They had their beer last year, and it was also disgusting. It's up on this wall somewhere.
I don't remember.
There it is. Right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So, yeah, so hopefully it'll be good. I mean, obviously I like Ommegang, because I keep trying it. I don't go back and drink Rogue.
It's an abusive relationship.
It happens.
Yeah, we kind of steer away from Rogue anymore.
Yes.
Considering, like, how many bottles you have for, like, your shelf of shame, I assume. It's like,
well, no, it's like
never
a solid
get
mix, but like all the Rogues are like, it's like gross. The only Rogue I like is Dead Guy Ale.
Mm.
It's the only one I can say that is a delicious beer.
Yeah, but that's changed throughout the years.
Oh,
I remember
it has.
at the beginning it used to be disgusting. And
It
then
was.
they changed
It literally
the
used to taste like a dead guy. So, something changed, and I can only hope that it progressively changes more.
Mm-hmm.
But just like the Ommegang, I hope it will taste great. But yeah, so they're coming out with a new one. It's an apricot beer with hints of molasses and toffee. So hopefully it's tasty. Speaking of things coming out,
Do you know?
what?
Do you know if this one will be bottle conditioned?
God, I hope not.
Oh, no.
They all have, right?
It seems like it. To stay true to the
I think so. I don't know why
Game of
they
Thrones.
do. Bottle conditioning beer is gross. It's never.
It can be good, but I don't know. If I'm going to drink something bottle conditioned, I want it to be like mead.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Mead. Fantastic.
It's totally fair. Totally fair.
Forget beer. Let's all just drink mead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No hangover next day.
If there was enough mead to do that, I would totally do it. But Sadly, there's like 8 in any store. Like, fuck.
It'll keep you going for a week.
Yep.
You need to go to a better liquor store then.
I have gone to multiple liquor stores in the Springs. There are 8 that I would consider mead and not just like juice.
Huh. Oh yeah, no, I don't know. We've got some like a big liquor store up here that has a really it has its own aisle of mead.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Good night.
Good morning, good night, good evening. Have a wonderful day. Night. Necro beer. What is necro beer? Did I say necro beer? Oh, dead guy ale. Necro beer. I get you. I got it.
Anyways, sorry to derail that.
It's alright. We're slicking. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny, hello. Nice to see you. But yeah, so some pretty crazy stuff happened recently. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with swatting. If you are not, it is when one bitch little gamer boy decides to call out some other gamer boy or girl saying like, hey, this person has like guns and they're making bomb threats. So the SWAT team comes and breaks down their door, of which most recently someone was killed.
It mostly happens to streamers, just for the fact that they can get their URL and then ping their physical address and be like, hey, this so-and-so just killed their family and is about ready to kill the next door neighbors, so the cops come running.
Yep.
Armed for that. Armed to the teeth. And it doesn't turn out that way, but it's scary for all people involved.
Oh, yeah. So now the new thing, apparently, a Minecraft rival server recently spoofed 400 bomb threats from the Velt PvP Minecraft server, sending out emails demanding $5,000 USD before the bomb would go off in 3 hours. So I know we don't normally talk about scrap like this, but this is just bullshit.
That's freaking crazy. Like, there were, like, it went out to, like, 200 schools in like, England, I think it was.
Yep.
And it's weird that the ransom was in US dollars, that 5,000 US dollars paid to this specific. I was like, holy shit, like, schools were closed. Some of the schools stayed open for the fact that they called their local police and said, yeah, this is a hoax.
Yeah.
But still, that is taking it to the next level. Like,
it's completely and totally absurd. I mean, talk about a complete and total lack of disrespect for your police force, the people involved, including the students, the teachers, the server management, literally everyone involved. All for your pity little fucking vendetta.
yeah.
So, Shell, I can hear myself on your stuff.
Just a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback from you.
What do I need to do?
I don't know. It's gone now. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Maybe it did because I turned down the volume.
I have no idea. But anyways, so yeah, grow up. Don't be such little bitches. That's being, don't do that. But things to be excited for. Atari. Atari is coming back. You should be excited for Atari. They're one of the 4 masters of the console game.
Yeah, they almost had PlayStation, but then they didn't want it.
Yeah, but what would we have now if they wouldn't have done that? They messed up in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, that was the same way. What, Apple had the chance to buy Google at one point?
Yeah.
So
way back in the day.
Yep. What's up, DJ? But anyways, so Atari officially released the name of its new console, dubbed the Atari VCS. What that stands for, I don't know. I'm not even gonna
try to go like VHS, just capture the nostalgia train.
Yeah, just the video console system.
Is that what it is?
So, but honestly, they have released no game list, and have no official release date. But the only thing they have is a generic possible pre-order date that is going to be occurring in April. So it does look super cool. I mean, it's very classic. It's got like
very retro. Jason would love this, actually.
Oh yeah, totally. And it's got like inlaid like maple in the front of it. It looks pretty awesome, and I kind of want it. But I mean, I want to switch first before I buy some Atari system. But I'll be interested to see what kind of games they have. Atari has been involved, in a lot of like arcade games.
Yeah,
like an actual arcade. So, who knows? What's up, Wayne? We're drinking your beer, Wayne. Isn't that cool, Wayne? I just put your beer over here. Wait. I'm going to put this right there. Yeah, I'll put this in here. Okay. There we go. Do that thing. Nope, this way. There we go. Wayne's excited. So, Bart says, who would pre-order without any kind of game list? I completely agree.
People pre-order games without even playing them beforehand.
That's fair.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
this idiot right here.
and it's one of those things. I mean, I understand pre-ordering maybe when you have like an
install base beforehand,
or like an existing or connection to a game, like Assassin's Creed or something for me. Or Destiny, something like that. But yeah, I can understand that one. I agree. If it's totally missing the game list, I think they're gonna really get hit hard with that one.
Yeah.
They might just do a bunch of sequels to E.T. That's very possible.
It's like, we gotta do something with all these copies.
What are we going to do? Just re-release them on Atari. Ontari?
Ontari. That's what it should have been called.
Yeah. Where is Ontari? So, yeah, I don't know. I have a definite interest because it looks cool. It looks retro. It would look great on my console downstairs. But until I know what games are going to be on it, what the system specs are going to be, it's like, it's basically a paperweight at this point. So, give us more in the paperweight, and I will have a much larger, exponentially interest in it. You have an idea of the gameplay? Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I thought I had an idea of the gameplay, but then the game came out, and No Man's Sky was very disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely needed. It was one of those games that had so much potential.
Did, but the developers never said anything about it. It's like, yeah, we could do that. This keyword just could.
Are they still releasing updates for that game, or is it just gone? I think
they released their final update, which actually made the game more playable. I'm not going to talk about it. I haven't even played it.
It's called No Man's Sky because no man is there anymore.
Nope.
So
once bitten. Never again will I pre-order games.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
That's how most people should do it. It's Wait till like your respected YouTubers that you follow that
have actually dove into it.
Yeah, we played it, and it's
because most of them get a pre-release copy of it. Like most of the Twitchers that are popular.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You try what you can. So do what you will. The something I just want to bring up real quick that seems crazy to me because it makes it almost seem like there's something we don't know. But the Department of Defense just proposed a 2019 budget of $686 billion for a space defense program. I'm just saying.
What was the space defense budget
Aliens.
For? It's because of the Malaysian flight, the black box, and all the weird voicemails people are getting. They're not human.
It's very possible.
Rapture is happening on the 18th of April.
No! I'm not ready for that yet. But it was just...
Have you seen that shit going around?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh my god.
This is real?
It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's real. People believe that shit.
I mean, aren't they? Isn't it get to a point where it's like, okay, it didn't happen this time. It didn't happen this time. Oh no, we misinterpreted
but now,
it.
Like, I guess like pages are getting weird and like getting shut down and like SOS messages are coming through.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's absurd. That's just damn absurd. That's what that is. You know, like I agree with you, Bard. I mean, I don't mind pre-ordering a game if it's to like like a sequel. I really am engrossed
Destiny 2
in.
got burned again, sir.
Like Fable 3.
Yeah.
I ordered that.
Personally, I've never been burned by Assassin's Creed. I know some people didn't like it. I've never had a problem with it. I've loved all of them. I have loved some of them more, but I've loved all of them. So,
That's just burnout, dude. Because when I play a game to almost its damn near entirety. So it's like a game will come out and it's like, oh, another Assassin's Creed just came out. And I was like, so I'm just transitioning into another Assassin's Creed. And I don't know if you experienced like any of the bugs like in Black Flag.
Mm-mm.
Or like where you're I'll go on my ship. And it's just like, it's a weird black hole. It just like sucked your ship and it was like,
no,
like,
I never got
great.
any of that stuff.
Great.
The only time I saw glitching was when I played Assassin's Creed on PC. That was it. I never saw it on my console. I mean, aside from like glitches you would see in any game,
Bethesda.
like yeah, like you froze, like you're standing there, it's like loading screen. There's no loading bar. Whatever. So I mean, stuff like that happens, especially when like a massive game like that. I've seen it in WoW.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen it in WoW. I've seen it in Diablo. I've seen it in Overwatch. Stuff glitches. So it's just in Overwatch when you glitch, you get kicked out of the whole game altogether because they're like, "Fuck it."
Because there's only so many handful of testers that you can have that can test all the different possibilities. But once your game's out in the public, that's millions or hundreds of thousands of people like playing your game all at once, doing weird things that you would never think that they would do.
Oh yeah. It's like, why is he just jumping at that wall? He went through the wall.
Because
why did he go through the wall?
Junkertown, like there was that part like May could use her wall in the beginning spawn to like get above everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, yeah, it was very weird. Like you, like as an enemy May, you could get into like the beginning spawn.
Anyways, all right, back to Department of Defense. Bard says, with private companies beating the government in space, of course they want cops in space. Which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to be able to dictate or regulate, do anything in space.
Control, make monies.
So, because as far as I understand, it is, like, outside of our atmosphere is, like, open domain.
Except for the moon. Looks like any established like country or nation could not have ownership over the moon.
Yeah.
But a gentleman, he was like, I'm not one of those people. So as a person, I claim he claims that he owns the moon and has been selling like little lots of the moon to people.
I remember hearing about that, and it sounds legit.
I mean, it was a loophole. They're just like, no country or nation shall claim ownership or land over the moon. He's like, I am not a country or a nation. I'm a person, and I claim ownership over the moon.
I own the moon.
But
okay.
the crazy thing is that people are buying
that
land
game
off of
and
it.
colonized Mars. So there.
With potatoes.
With shit potatoes.
Fucking potatoes.
Fucking potatoes. So yeah, it makes sense. Just something to keep in mind. Just look it up at some point. Other cool stuff is Geralt from The Witcher. If you guys are fans of the Witcher series, I did not play it until The Witcher 3. I am sad I didn't do that. Witcher 3 is badass.
Unicorn sex is weird.
This is a personal experience or just the game?
Both?
That's fair.
There's the stuff I did in Amsterdam.
You can get away with a lot of stuff there.
No more. They're trying to clean it up.
Why?
No more Smokies, no more of the red light district.
They're gonna lose on a lot of tourism.
Yeah, I'm just like, what else is Amsterdam known for?
Like that is Amsterdam. You don't go there to walk on the riverside.
Unless you were like on a brewery tour of like Amsterdam has Heineken, so it's just. But like, oh, what you got? Canals?
Canals?
Yep, canal tours. Canals.
Oh! I was like,
That's
is that like cane-oriented anal?
Putting a different emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I got real weird and sexual there for a minute.
As always.
That's fair. So Geralt from The Witcher is going to be returning in Soul Calibur 6 as a guest character.
Which Soul Calibur 6 has been, or Soul Calibur the series has been gone from the gaming community for PS3, Xbox 360.
At least that was the last time I heard about it.
And it's like, oh my god! I was like, I can't wait to see how much more or less clothes Ivy has. Ivy is like one of the, like when she was first introduced, she's like a sword whip girl that would transform into, and like she was dressed up all in this like fancy attire, and then just slowly she just started losing with each iteration of Soul Calibur, losing more clothes. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like a Borat thing with her this time around.
Possibly. Banana hammock. Don't get me wrong. I am not complaining about the lack of clothing on women in video games. But don't try to sell it as proper armor to me. We know that's bullshit.
Even still, like in most recent ones, like Monster Hunter, there is still like sexified. It accentuates like all the curves and stuff in there.
If you're wearing feminine armor and you have a dip between your tits, you're going to die in battle.
Or you have your midriff just exposed.
Right. That does not work. You don't... if you get hit on the tit, and it goes right here, right in the middle,
it's
just going to slowly compress, get weak, and then you're just going to get stabbed in the heart. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We all know it's bad armor. If you don't know it's bad armor and you try to defend that, you're an idiot. Now...
But it's fashionable.
Yeah, it's fashionable. It's fashionable. Looks fantastic. Doesn't do much. Yeah. Prada does not belong on the battlefield.
Speak for yourself.
Anyways, so yeah. And it will be voiced by the original voice actor, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So, speaking of wearing armor, you know who does that?
Who?
You!
Me?
Yeah.
That's right. So, if you guys want to see what they're talking about, you should probably follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram.
She wears real armor, so don't get your hopes up. Just FYI.
Yeah. Real stuff.
More functional.
Shell Shock Cosplay. That's CHELLE Shock Cosplay. There you can see all the awesome stuff that we've been talking about. And you can check out the Knights of the Tempest. We are Fort Collins' premier theatrical and competitive jousting troupe. We are a theater group that we joust each other and we compete and put on shows. And it's a lot of fun. It is like the real deal. But you guys should check us out on Facebook at Knights of the Tempest. We're also on Twitter at Knights Tempest and Instagram Knights of the Tempest.
Exactly.
Sorry. So yep, please follow them on what is it, on iTunes? They have their it's just a physical copy still for their DVD, right?
Physical copy,
which you can get from their website.
On our website, you can get a physical copy of our December show. It is chapters 1 and 2 of the Knights of the Tempest story.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So pick it up. I just gotta wait for it to all come out. Like Star Wars, I want to buy the box set.
You're like binge. This is what Netflix has done to us now, that we fucking binge. It was like, have you seen the latest episodes? Like, I'm gonna wait till 2 more episodes come out so I can binge watch like 6 episodes.
Yep.
Like, go fuck yourselves. It's like, I can't talk to anybody about anything now.
We just buy them as they come out, and then I binge watch all of the ones I have.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
With each one.
Bard wants to know if you do classes about cat jousting, apparently.
Cat jousting? No.
Or sorry, he jousts with his cat, but he also wants to know if you do classes.
They do?
So what we do offer is medieval games clinics. We work with the Oasis Equestrian Center up in Fort Collins, and we, as a troupe, put on these clinics where we teach you guys to do the mounted games, which is a prerequisite for any joust competition. You get to collect rings on a spear or a lance. You get to hit the quintain. You get to throw a spear from horseback and chop heads off blocks with a sword. It's a lot of fun. We teach you how to do it. It's really just it's a really cool day.
Yes, Bard, you can beat your pussy.
Beat it hard.
But, yeah, so if you want to know more about that, definitely check out the knightsofthetempest.com. All that info is on there.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, but definitely check them out. Per Wayne's request, we will talk about Tomb Raider now.
Tomb
Raider, and the upcoming segment of Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
Sorry.
Interesting.
You forgot to mention the YouTube.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I gotta start posting shit on there before it matters.
You can start doing like co-op stuff, dude.
I know.
Will a co-op?
Will a co-op? We just gotta steal Dan's idea.
It wasn't his idea. It was mine.
Oh, it's yours? You just talked about it so much. You were so proud.
It's like, all right, solitaire. Will a co-op? So we just get the theme song from Ghost, and I was like, we're just same house.
I'm gonna just hold this. There we go.
What is this theme song from Ghost? I always get that mixed up. Shell, what is the theme song from Ghost?
I don't know. I just have Roadhouse in my head.
No idea.
But we all know the scene, right? Where they're making pottery. I almost started thinking of like Jurassic Park theme song, but I'm like, that is not it. No, it's not.
They look in opposite ways and they just do a velociraptor yell. This is a real weird robot chicken version of the scene from Ghost in my head.
But yes, Wayne. Tomb Raider is slotted out to come out tomorrow.
Yes.
But the reviews of it, they're saying, yeah, she's what's her name? Alicia Vikander. From like Ex Machina, and there's another movie that I can't think of. They're saying that she's like a really good Lara Croft, but it's like a B- movie, which B- is pretty good.
Yeah, all things considered.
But most of the reviews are just like, yeah, it's just another one of those video game tropes where you want to pull information to keep like the fans happy about like the remake, but then you want to have your own identity to throw out that net to draw other people in.
Yep, exactly.
It's like, she doesn't have big boobs. And
that's really what I think it is. She just has to have giant tits, so people are bitching.
Yeah, and it's like, she's not a badass. I'm like, this is the beginning.
She's brand new Lara Croft.
So I think they would have done.
She doesn't have pointy tits.
Yeah. She doesn't have 8 pixel tits.
You're like Madonna running through the forest,
killing tigers
with her titties
and dinosaurs.
I think you killed
dinosaurs in like one of the earlier Tomb Raiders.
Yes, I think you're right. So I don't know.
Is it out? I just saw it. Yeah, you could probably have seen it today.
So I think it is. Yeah, but either way, I mean, I want to see it.
It makes me want to replay the.
It's Tomb Raider. 2, the trailer looks good. 3, it's Alicia Vikander, who's just fantastic. So I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to see it. It's really had disappointing reviews, but like JP said, like the disappointing reviews are constituting B- film, and I'm like, considering how whiny and bitchy the gamer public is, it's gonna a B- is a fantastic review. Because I think the Assassin's Creed movie, people were like giving it D ratings. So
Right. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was interesting. It bothered me. So sneaky.
Yeah.
It bothered me how drastically different it was from the damn franchise, but you know.
Right. Well, I mean, like, so I don't really know the franchise all that well. So like
Tomb Raider or
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. So like I thought it was good. Like I thought it was told well.
Was it a good like summer blockbuster for you then? Like decent.
Yeah,
Like
it was alright.
Pacific Rim like came out of nowhere for me, and I was just like,
I mean,
oh,
I think
fuck.
I definitely waited for it to come out on iTunes
Mhm.
before I saw it for sure. But like I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's been a lot of video games movie recently that have been, I don't know, less than fantastic, but still good.
Yeah.
Lackluster.
Yeah, because, I mean, so you had Assassin's Creed, which was a good movie, but it kind of felt like its own trope altogether. And then there was WoW, which was also
I
a
loved
fantastic movie,
I thought it was great.
but it missed a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean it's only what was it long? Like 2 hours maybe.
That
That's not enough
needed
for, like,
3 movies.
StarCraft. It needed like the Peter Jackson treatment.
The lore and everything behind WoW makes Lord of the Rings look like child's play.
Yeah.
Baby children running around who still haven't figured out life, and they could nothing. WoW is so expansive and massive. It's ridiculous.
I mean, you could just reference one name in that movie, and that has just there's a backlog of information on that character.
Oh yeah,
and who he talked to and what he said. And
I mean, NPCs have giant stories you can make movies out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's the nature of WoW. So, I mean, the problem is people get so in depth with the games, and then you come to expect something from the movie, and that's going to be different. But invariably, a movie is going to be so drastically different from what you're expecting because a game is really involved. It's really in depth. You feel connected.
It's interactive.
Yeah.
All the choices, all the things that you do, or that's what you input into the controller.
Mm-hmm.
So when something happens on screen that doesn't mesh well with you, you're just like, what the fuck? And the storyline for Tomb Raider was just like, it's like, this is, your father did this, and you're going to do this, and this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost B-movie level stuff. But, like, she is a phenomenal actress, but I feel like it's just a video game trope. It's like, there's so much information that you want to cram into that movie.
Yeah.
It'd probably fit better in a miniseries. TV show.
Yes, and Netflix miniseries would do great for Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
And Wayne, I can honestly say, I would not expect your opinion to have anything to do with her tits.
No.
Yeah, you're too involved and picky about what you like for me to think it would be that fickle. So, so it's just, I don't know. I mean, I definitely want to see it. So, no reason not to, and I want to see it in theaters.
Like, hopefully, it's just be like, you know what, that movie wasn't that great, but I want to play the video game again because the video game was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! If they do that, if they get more video game sales out of it,
which they probably will.
Yeah, and they'll probably end up doing like a re-release for the first few games. So
that's what they should have done. They should have had like a crazy sale, like $20. Here's the Tomb Raider remaster, whatever. And then there's just like, as it released, and so people saw it and they actually play the game, buy the game, play the game, and then it's just like, actually that movie wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because when you're playing video games and then you watch a movie made about that video game, you like fill in the blanks yourself. You're kind of mad that some of the stuff wasn't in the movie that you wanted in the movie, but you can infer a lot of the info that's in there.
That's very true. Very true. So, I mean, you get what you can out of it. But, being at getting what we can, I'm expecting everything from the new Deadpool 2 movie coming out. They just dropped the trailer recently.
Power Rangers?
Oh, I'll come back to that. And it looks fantastic. It looks fantastically... Yeah, it looks fantastically lewd and no Disney prude to speak of.
Yeah. Is this the Red Band trailer you speak of, or the Green Band?
It was the Red Band trailer where they didn't hold back. It was the one we posted on the Slick page.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, all of the fucks and dicks and sex and jokes and shit. So they didn't seem to care that Disney owned them, and that's great. That's great, because Disney has the financial backing to make a movie great. Let's just hope that they maintain the awesomeness level that was brought by the first Deadpool. That's important. It's important. So I just want to say that.
I think we will.
I do too. I do too.
And then, like, Negasonic, like...
Teenage Warhammer.
Teenage Warhammer is going to be in it.
Yeah.
We saw her in...
Tragedy Girls.
Tragedy Girls.
Yes. If you guys haven't seen Tragedy Girls, it is a fantastic comedy thriller horror movie.
Yes.
So, well worth it. Go watch Tragedy Girls. It's awesome. We saw it at the Telluride Horror Film Festival, and it came out on movie, which is awesome because that does not happen very often with the independent films that are at those festivals. So as soon as we saw it, I was like, buying now. So, yeah, really good. Everyone needs that. I agree with Bard. America does need less censorship. So, yeah, let's get some of that. Where are we at? So Power Rangers. If you guys have been checking stuff out at all, I will post the link right here. It's a short little thing, so if you guys feel the need to ignore us for a little bit just so you can watch this, I advise it. Especially if you are into comic books.
Woo.
So, a recent live-action trailer from Power Rangers and Saban. They brought Jason David Frank back, the Green Ranger.
White Ranger, Black Ranger, Gold Ranger.
Yep, to play Draken, the evil Green Ranger. So, this is a pre-established thing in the comics. So I highly advise you watch that short little trailer. It's just enough to get your interest in the comic book series that is coming out on March 28th. So in a week.
Yeah.
Or less than a week.
Less than.
So, yes, check it out. I'm excited. I'm going to go pick it up.
Tuesday?
So I'll probably be headed over to probably Muse Comics.
Muse?
Yeah. Muse. I'm going to go to Muse. No, Heroes and Dragons is back up now, too. Did you ever... No.
No, I've never been.
No, you had never been to Heroes and Dragons. I mean, they're new, even in the prospect of you being in the Springs. But they were big in the Citadel Mall for a while.
There's also Heroes Hollow that we've never gone back to.
I don't even know what they are anymore. I'm just so confused about Heroes Hollow. I would love to be involved with them and advertise for them, but I don't know if they're actually Heroes Hollow anymore.
I think they're still open from what I've heard.
Yeah, they're still here.
Yeah, our sticker's still on the door. So I was just like, I don't know. I'm confused, man. I'm confused.
It's been a while since I've been down there, though.
So I want to go. It's one of those things I don't have weekends at this point. So as soon as I have weekends, I'll be headed and doing all kinds of exciting stuff.
Yep.
So, shit, I just had time recently to build a drawer that I've been wanting to build for like 2 months. I was like, look at this. This is fantastic. I'm so happy right now. Like, I want to go show you my drawer after the show because it's a good drawer. It was a well-done drawer.
These boxers.
I'm going to show you my drawers.
Let me show you my drawers.
Actually, just drawer. It's only one of them. I tore them in half with my big old wiener.
My package. It's too big. Busted at the seams.
Yeah. Anyways. None of these lies.
No.
This
is
Oh man, this is a hard story to tell because
yeah. So I know y'all love Rick and Morty, and
I do.
Well, it's not been canceled, but
Pickle Rick.
The 4th season has not been picked up by any network,
which is absurd.
Especially Adult Swim, because apparently this is their number one grossing comedy animated like TV series,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, yeah, we're not gonna re-up the show,
Which is stupid.
Well, and I think because like they don't even have the fucking script written.
Yeah, and
well, I mean, if they're not going to get picked up, I mean, they're like, what's the point?
But yeah, and then animation takes a while too. So if they started working now, we probably wouldn't see it till like 2 years later.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, if it's good, I'll wait 2 years.
I mean, or they could do the Futurama thing where they just have that weird podcast episode.
Yeah.
Right.
They started doing podcasts. I'd be listening to that. What happened to that?
Which was awesome.
It was.
That Futurama podcast, I was just like, it freaked Bo out because he didn't know what I was listening to at the time.
It didn't.
Because
I thought he was listening to Futurama.
It was just like Zoidberg yelling.
But the episode seemed like, I was like, I've watched all of Futurama like
this one
4 or 5 times. And I don't, exactly. I didn't remember that one at all. It threw me off. So, I want more of that. I want more of those podcasts of the old shows that just don't exist anymore. Like if Simpsons went off the air and went to a podcast, I'd probably actually start listening to it.
Dude, they're still on.
No, I don't know why.
My high school, like grade school, high school years was like Get Home, Home Improvement, then there was The Simpsons.
Yep.
And then after I joined the military, it was just like, I just wasn't keeping up with it.
Yeah,
and I thought it had canceled because, most Fox shows get canceled.
Yes. Yes, that's what they do. Fox cancels good shows.
Unless you're The Simpsons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So the show creator Dan Harmon, he went to Twitter, and this is
good.
This is what he said. He says, "I hear ya. Tough spot. On one hand, it can be challenging, especially with crippling, lazy alcoholism, to write a show that hasn't been ordered by a network. On the other hand, the thought that fans like you pay the price, I mean, I'm going to grab a drink."
Yeah.
Isn't Dan Harmon the voice of Rick and Morty as well?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Because there's 2 creators. I don't remember the other guy's name. But.
Dan Harmon, that response was to like a Twitter user who asked him that question. He's like, so, season 4, Rick and Morty? And then he gave this response. I was just like...
Honest.
Yeah. He's just brutally honest. It's like...
And I'm sure Adult Swim is getting the backlash.
Oh, yeah. I mean, fucking McDonald's got backlash.
Yeah, for a sauce. For Szechuan sauce. What the fuck?
Let's be honest. McDonald's didn't prepare well enough advance for that.
Well, so... here's this, too. Like, look at it this way. So, like, McDonald's is a pretty stable, like... franchise, corporation, whatever they are now.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean they're huge, they're large, and they took a huge hit because of Rick and Morty.
Yep.
They weren't prepared, but they took a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people maybe are a little afraid.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna ruin next?
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's, I don't know, but McDonald's came back with the Szechuan sauce as long as supplies last. I'm pretty sure they're gone by now.
I don't know. I haven't even tried.
I tried it, and it was like almost like a soy sauce teriyaki type thing. I thought it was gonna be close to like Chick-fil-A's like Polynesian, but no.
Just totally different.
It was like teriyaki soy sauce.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Interesting.
And like I didn't even look for it. It was just my roommate. He's like, "Hey man, here's this." I was like, "Oh, this is some Szechuan sauce." Right.
I'll eat it.
All right, man.
I don't know. I don't like McDonald's to start with, so But yeah, anyway. So hopefully we get something. We get a season 4. Hopefully those networks get off their ass and realize what Rick and Morty is.
I'm gonna preface this: a full season 4.
Yes.
Not like a 3/4 season 3.
So you guys have watched Trailer Park Boys, correct?
Nope.
Julian. Jalapenos. Yes, I have.
Okay, good. Because SwearNet is all it is like subscriber funded.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
they they didn't have a network, and so they did SwearNet. And I mean, now Netflix has picked them up.
Yeah, Netflix has most of their. They even have their their live show that they did.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I think that like Rick and Morty definitely is the kind of show that like could do their own network.
Oh yes, most definitely. People would just throw money at them. It would just be that Fry meme, "Shut up and take my money" type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly. So you give us the option, we shall do so.
So I mean, like, I also kind of feel like maybe that's why like Dan Harmon's like, meh,
Yeah, it's
dealing
like
with it, you know.
I'm making my monies.
Yeah. So let's make something of it. Give us the opportunity to help. We will. So what else do we got? Oh, last bit of news. This one's a little bit interesting. We have recently gotten news that Elsa may be having a girlfriend in Frozen 2.
Mm-hmm.
That should piss off the Christians.
Fuck you, West Bathborough.
Westboro back. Yeah, they're going to be outside. We don't like this. We can't do it. Sorry. I don't know. They always got something to bitch about.
Yes.
So, yeah. But director Jennifer Lee told Huffington Post, "I love everything people are saying and people are thinking about with our film. That's the creative dialogue. That Elsa is a wonderful character that speaks to so many people."
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's cool, and it would be awesome.
And she like confirmed that Elsa is a lesbian. So
Yeah.
it's like the LGBT community they're just like, oh yeah, it's like she's not against it being in the next movie.
Yeah.
So it's like they could write that in. I don't know how Disney would deal with that though.
Oh, I have
Disney
no idea.
is definitely not that type of company back in the past.
I know, but Disney's like, I mean, Deadpool now.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
is true.
National
Yeah,
Women's Day.
That is fucking true. Because they have so many. They have Marvel.
Right? And they do the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, too, and those are kind of saucy.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I guess two women kissing in a Disney movie does seem...
Because there was like wasn't there like some crazy controversy where like some B-roll like CGI like couple where like they were holding hands and stuff like that.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
these two women that were holding hands, and they're just like, oh, boycott this movie, blah blah blah. It shows lesbian. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's just it's stupid. It's stupid.
Lion King shows too like animalistic loving.
Oh, I know. And they show bestiality. Or bestiality. They do not show bestiality. That is something else altogether. I mean, yeah, they show animals getting freaky. I mean, El Dorado was a Disney movie. They shown one of the guys getting a blowjob. So, you know, stuff happens. I don't know. I don't think it's outlandish, but I'm just saying, it's going to hit the community, and they're...
Oh, there's going to be mass outrage.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
It'll be the thing that we talk about for 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably.
Love is love. Just be happy for, people.
Okay, the only reason I don't like that term, love is love, is because pedophiles have adopted it now.
Well...
Just let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Damn it. You knew that was coming.
But anyways. I agree with you, Shell. I was just saying it's just ridiculous how everyone's like, we'll use this for us. But anyways, what did Wayne say? But if that was all already in the works, then Disney has not honor. Oh, yeah. So Disney does have to honor all the contracts they bought, but they still have, they can change things as they need to. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, they can decide to not put Fox and shits.
Because they straight up dropped PewDiePie.
Yes.
After, they're just like, oh yeah, this is one of our biggest contributors on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, I'm going to drop the blah word. And then just, like, we're done.
Sorry.
We're done.
Wash your hands.
Done.
So, I mean, that's...
It's like, they will drop you.
Bart says, mass outrage, is that a Catholic joke? It is now. Shit. Alright, where are we at? Oh, so we have moved now on to the craft brew.
In review.
So what do you think?
Honestly, I'm getting fucking drunk
Yes.
of this beer.
I am, I feel the buzz. I feel the buzz quite well.
It has a nice bite to it, but it's not overly done.
No.
But
And
can you narrow down that smell? Like the aroma that it gives off. Like, I don't... It's familiar.
I get molasses and...
Is it malt?
It's like a malty nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
Nutmeg, yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I was just like, there's something like in here that...
It's a very complex smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very complex flavor. It has a heavy mouthfeel, but it doesn't linger on the palate.
No, it doesn't.
So
It tastes very good.
that was probably the most intellectual thing I've described a beer as.
Has good mouth feels.
Mouthfeel. So when you put it in your mouth and it goes down your gullet, it makes you feel real nice and warm, right?
It like nestles up right next to the food and be like, hey, I'm just here to chill.
Yeah, like a happy little puppy.
Why? Why? Oh
So
yeah, the alcohol percentage is 20.4
yes.
ABV. Thank you, Wayne.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Intense like the
definitely
circus. I know.
What?
Intense like the circus, you know. Or like a boner in the pants. Intense.
like Mission Impossible. Din, 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 din. Oh.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
over. It's
God,
over.
if Tom Cruise would have had an erection when he was like falling, it was like...
You would have hit a laser.
Sweat. Oh, yeah.
That could have been like a comedy movie.
Oh,
Like
it's
scary,
totally...
scary movie.
Yep.
Just a jump.
Yeah, exactly. But no, anyway, the beer is fantastic. I thoroughly enjoy this beer. I really
Good job,
do.
Wayne.
Yes. Now, I do want to say I like mini sips of it continuously. I don't like big gulps of it because it is a kind of intense flavor. Not intense like in a bad way. Just more intense of just
It's hard for your palate to digest it.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it in a can or like a growler? Or
it's a
32-ounce bottle.
yes,
maybe?
it's one of the normal bottles, the ones we used to get.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, wax sealed. It's quite the beautiful bottle, if I must say so myself. So, yeah, cool Black Widow. If you guys Black Widow, you should check out this bottle. You should check out Shell's cosplay, and you should watch Avengers. Yes. So, great beer. I'm going to give it a 4.5.
I was going to say 4.5 as well. Bam.
So there you go. That is a solid score for Coachella's. Oh, what is it got? Coachella Valley Brewing, the Black Widow Imperial Russian Stout. So yeah, check it.
Yep.
It's delicious. It's great. I think Wayne brought it from another state. I
think we did.
So. But yes, I highly advise if you find it, drink it, enjoy it, indulge.
Yeah.
Fill your face hole. Get beat up by a table. What did you just say?
I said, but wait.
That's not what I heard.
I heard, but wait.
Why are they scoring their beer? Well, that's because you can follow us on Untappd. That's UNTAPPD. It's the website and app where you can score your beers and share your thoughts with share collective thoughts.
Hypnotoad the
Beers
thoughts.
with others and get great suggestions. You can check them out at untappd.com, or you can get the app from the Apple and Android stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So do that.
So we're on there as...
So like you know... Or, sorry, Slick Radio.
Oh,
Flip
wow.
Radio, yeah.
I'm on there as Jay Pizzletron and Shell.
I am Shell Shock Cosplay.
Yes. So
So
check it.
you can cheers us, suggest new beers to us if you want. It's a social drinking app. We're not sponsored by them, but it's a
Check into
fantastic app.
locations where you're drinking said beers.
Exactly.
It lets you keep track, because the show is probably, at 600 plus?
Nah, three. It's like 300 plus.
300 plus beers, so it's hard for us to keep track of what we've already drank.
Yes. So if you try a lot of beers, we highly advise it. It's a fantastic app. It's well designed. So go check it out. Maybe someday we'll be sponsored by them.
Yep.
Saw this. Hey, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Will
And
benefit us.
this Black Widow is from California.
Yes. So check it out. But as you guys know, at the end of the show, we always like to remind you to go pick up your hangins. That's hangins, HANGINZ, $4.99 with free shipping. Go to our website, solikeyoknow.com. Click on the link on the bottom right-hand side. But you know what, guys? That's it for our show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com and Facebook.com at SLYK Radio.
Do you guys have empty space on your iPhone or Android phone you are just dying to fill up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast, or you can stream us on Stitcher, Smart Radio. Smarter way to listen to radio. We have new shows every Thursday.
And So Like You Know is not responsible for anything. Ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely wasteland.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't.
And don't forget that. We love you guys. Have a fantastic evening. Remember to like and comment and share our videos if you feel so inclined, because it helps us
Yeah,
out.
and if you have a news topic that you want to for us to talk about, share it on our page.
Yes.
And that makes our job easier, and it lets us talk to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So we love you. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And broadcast.